Hi, I'm Jill. You can find out more about me at jillogle.com. So I want to talk to you about time, right, and space, because, when we're on this journey, this, spiritual journey of manifestation and creating our reality and understanding how it all works, it's super, super important for you to understand that time and space, they don't really exist, right? So these are concepts that are, part of our 3D reality, right? And so we know as, humans in this 3D reality that if I'm going to go from here down the road, then it's going to take me time to get there, right? I'm going to move through space and it's going to take me time to get to the other point, from point A to point B. But when we're creating, you can create in an instant, right? Because as we raise our vibration and tune into the fifth dimension and tune into the quantum, then time and space don't exist. So in the quantum, everything is happening now, right? It's just now and it's all here. So, my new car isn't down the road for me to go and pick up, and it's not going to take me time to earn that money to then go and get it. If I tune into that reality right here and now, then it's going to be here right here and now. And I don't have to work, 10 years to pay it off. I don't have to, blood, sweat, and tears to make the money to go and get the thing, right? When we talk quantum, what we do is we raise our vibration, we open our hearts, we create this magnetic field around us with the Taurus field. And we strengthen that and we expand that. And then whatever it is that we're wanting to create, we magnetize to us. We don't have to go anywhere. We do not have to go anywhere to create our reality, right? And it doesn't have to take time, right? The only limits that we have are the limits that we put on ourselves with our mind, with our thinking. And, if you can get beyond that, then you can create like that. You really can. I don't know if you've ever, thought of someone, you've thought of a friend, and then all of a sudden they've called you. Or maybe like today, I noticed a particular type of four-wheel drive as I was walking into yoga. It was a Ford Ranger. And for whatever reason, it caught my eye and I noticed it and I looked at it. And I gave my attention to it. And then all day today, I was seeing Ford Rangers, right? So this is the law of attraction in play. This is how it works. So all you have to do is come into the same frequency, the same alignment as the thing that you want, and it's yours. It's really that simple. Just like you tune into a radio station, you turn the dials, you can't see the frequency, you can't touch the frequency, right, of the radio station, but the frequency is there. All you have to do is tune into that frequency and the music plays through your radio, right? And same with the quantum. All you have to do is tune into that frequency. You don't have to be able to see it or touch it or understand how it works, right? You just tune in and that thing will come to you. Now, that's not to say that you don't have to then go out and take some sort of action, right? I mean, if you get good enough, potentially, I guess you could be sitting there and meditating and, magnetizing something to you. And all of a sudden it turns up on your doorstep and it was, meant to be delivered somewhere else or something like that, right? These things happen. I've heard stories of, things literally manifesting out of thin air. But, if you do want a new job, right? Tune into that frequency, tune into that possibility, and then apply for some jobs, right? Apply for those jobs and know in your heart that you're going to tune into the right one that's for you, You know, if you're looking for a love, if you're looking for, you know, a relationship, then tune into that frequency. And, you know, that's not to say that you have to then join dating apps or anything like that. But, you know, put yourself out in the world and open yourself up. And, you know, who knows? You could meet someone in a cafe. You could walk around the corner and bump into someone for a job or a romantic relationship. An old mentor of mine tells a story about how his son wanted to create a new job. So he'd left his old job, and he had been traveling for a while, and you know, he knows this work inside and out because he's been raised in this paradigm of quantum thinking. And so Jace basically created this reality in his mind and meditated, and he was in California, and he walked into a surf shop, and you know, he had detailed exactly what he wanted in this job, and the amount of money that he wanted to make, and the conditions that he wanted to work under, and he wanted to be his own boss and just really love the work that he does. And he's a fantastic engineer. And so he walks into this surf shop, and in comes this guy who, you know, owns this surfboard company, who makes these particular types of fins. Now, Jace loves surfing and he's an engineer, and he's looking for an engineer. And so he and Jace start talking, and then, you know, as you can imagine, if you understand quantum reality, you know, it didn't take very long for them to work out that this was the perfect fit, and he just completely manifested out of thin air his new career. So anything is possible. You know, like it's just magic ensues when you're living with purpose, when you're deliberate about your thinking. And it's not just about, you know, being happier and you know, living a happier 3D life. You can create fucking magic, and I can't emphasize that enough. You know, I became a team leader for Dr. Joe Dispenza using this exact method, you know, as part of his leadership team at retreats, and was helping to co-facilitate. And I created that position for myself using these methods. So, like I said, anything's possible. You can, you know, be, do, have anything that you want. And yeah, I would love to hear from you. You know, do you use this kind of thinking? Do you understand what all of this means? Have you created something? I mean, you create everything in your reality, but have you consciously created something? Is there something in your life that you've said, yeah, I want that, and I'm gonna draw that to me, and then next minute it's shown up? I'd love to hear your stories, and I'd love to hear if there's something that you would love to create. And as always, if you could like, share, comment, you know, tag someone who would love to hear this, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I really, really look forward to hearing from you very soon. I'll be in touch. Thanks. I love you.